What's up, everybody? Welcome to Limaland. We are here with the Dirt Super Late Model Tour. It is week number 3, race 1 here at Limaland. Top split. We got a couple pro drivers out here as Desmond's out there making his lap time. It's going to be a wild show out here. Small track, close quarters, and it's definitely wide enough for some 3, maybe 4 wide racing. We're going to find out what they do here tonight as Desmond finishes his lap second quick with a 12.242. Is anybody able to take him off the top spot? Let's see who's left. We have a lot of big names out there as these guys are out here taking the track. We got Bryce out there. He bailed out of his lap. Only 2 minutes of qualifying here, so they got to get that grind in, get it done, or they're not going to make qualifying. Even though they're 12-second laps, he's got about 10 seconds. He's not going to make a lap. He is not going to make a lap. He's got 5 seconds left to qualify. He's all vain. Cole Ashcraft just makes it out on the track. Where does he end up? He ends up 36th for tonight's race. So 40 cars about to compete here at Limaland for 24 spots in the feature as we get ready for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, we have Dylan Wilson. Second's going to be Jason Salter. Ethan starting in that 3rd spot. Chase Wimmer in 4th. Matthew Logan 5th. Stephen Levin in 6th. Brian Warner Jr. starting in that 7th position. Chris Cox in 8th. Dylan 9th. And Bryce rounding out the field in that 10th position. Oh, I got to double check, but I believe 7 cars make it from heat race number, 5 cars make it from heat race number 1 into tonight's feature. Everybody else is going to go to the LCQ, so we're going to keep a close eye on that final transfer spot as they get lined up to get ready to go racing here. 10 laps in heat race number 1. What's up, Robbie? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. This should be a wild one here. Limaland's definitely it's gonna be the first race for these guys in this 75 lap feature this week. So these guys are gonna be figuring it out. This is a big series. Most of these guys are used to running open sets. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust for tonight's main event. Green flag is out. And Dylan and Jason still side by side into 1 and 2. Dylan couldn't quite clear him. He's going to be able to clear him off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dylan's keeping it low as they come out of turn number 4. Jason finally falls in line. Nope. He's going to go low through turn number 1 and 2 as they're trying to get side by side into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, single file for the front. Let's go take a look at that final transfer spot. We got Bryce in that number 68. Remember, he couldn't make his qualifying lap. He's currently in that 5th and final transfer spot. They're side by side behind him, beating doors. All in vain as Bryce is driving away in that 5th position, almost 3 wide back here. Steven currently in 6th, going to start on the pole. The Con team can keep it there. Oh, we got contact further up. Contact further up. As it looked like Matthew got into Ethan. They're still banging doors. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Bryce is going to take advantage. Matthew's going to fall back to 5th. Oh, Bryce gets the wall in that 5th position as the guys behind him starting to close the gap as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Across the line, 4 laps to go. It is starting to heat up once again for the final transfer spot. We got the 41 of Matthew Logan currently sitting on the bubble as Stephen Levin tries to reel him in that number 24. What's up, Katie? Down into turn number 3 and 4. We got that battle for the transfer spot. Bryce trying to stay off the bubble spot. Matthew down on the inside. They're side by side for 4th. Contact with the 3rd place car. They're still bunching it up. Out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go. This is for the transfer spot. Bryce gets into the wall. He's now side by side for that transfer spot. Steven up into the final transfer spot. They coming out of turn number 4. Who's going to get it at the line? Steven gets it at the line. What a race. What a race there at the end for that final transfer spot as we get ready for heat race number 2. Oh, if those guys had just been patient, they all would have made it. Pushing for that extra spot. 5 people going out of each heat. That's definitely a lot of positions if you can gain just one. We got Desmond Busby starting on the pole. Kyler Bruce in second. Bruce in second. John sitting in that 3rd position. Justin in 4th. Then we got Robert in the 5th position. Corey Silby in 6th. Scott in 7th. Brady in that 8th position. Joshua 9th. And Michael Morris in the 10th position. 10 more laps. This is going to be just exciting for the transfer spot. This track is slicking it out really nice right now. It's looking like it's going to get racy here. Too bad they do it. Well, maybe not here, but they do a reset after the consies going into the feature. They got a 1-minute warm-up, so these guys will try and burn in the track as much as they can before the feature. Kyler and Desmond side by side down the back straightaway, getting ready for the green flag. Desmond in that number 82 on the inside. Made it into the Pro Series. Congratulations. Green flag is out as Desmond gets on the gas. Kyler's going to fall to second. He's going to slide up underneath. Out of turn number 2, we got a battle for the lead. Kyler's got to fall back in line. Oh, we got one up into the wall. It looks like it might be Justin Brown. In that number 21 up into the wall. Somehow pulls it off. Corey up underneath them, battling for that 4th position. Right behind them, they got the 35 of Robert Beavers looking for that final transfer spot as he's up underneath Corey. Can't quite get it to stick as Corey gets up underneath Brown out of turn number 2. Oh, we got a battle for the lead as Kyler's still digging low out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. It's going to get intense up here out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Kyler able to hold it low in that middle lane out of turn 4. Might be helping them out right now with the tacky track as they come out of turn number 2, still trying to close the gap. The battle for 5th is also heating up back behind these guys as they battle for the lead. Kyler gets loose off of turn number 4. He's going to lose ground. We're going to bounce back to that 5th position. Corey, contact for 6 as it looks like Scott slams Robert into the turn as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. Robert's going to be able to keep that spot. Corey has a little bit of breathing room now in that 5th position as they continue to beat and bang for 6. I'll tell you what, if I was Robert right now, I'd be getting frustrated as he continues to try and hold on to that 6th position. Scott kills him again. Scott absolutely demolishing Robert every single lap. Finally gets around him, but here comes Robert digging back low. Robert to the inside of turn number 1 and 2. The battle for 6, which is absolutely pointless right now. But, man, it's a brutal one. We got a battle brewing for this 4th position. It's just as Corey goes low. Slide job. Crossover by Brown. Brown back to the bottom side as they come through 3 and 4. Crossover by Silby. Down to the bottom side, it's going to be Brown in the 4th position. Silby 5th. So Desmond, Kyler, John, Justin, and Corey going to the feature. Wow, that got interesting. This track is so small, sometimes it's hard to call. I'll tell you what, Robert fell back to that 9th position. Scott absolutely beating his binders off. I know he can't be happy about that. So all pro drivers qualified 1, 2, 3. Chris McGuire is going to start on the pole in this 3rd heat. Chris starting on the pole. Desmond Holmes in 2nd. Raymond in 3rd. Robbie Buchanan in that 4th position. AJ in 5th. Kevin Weaver in 6th. BJ Duvall in 7th. Josh Carter 8th. Brayson Collin 9th. And Dalton Martin starting in that 10th position. Hey, we know Dalton. What's up, Dalton? What's up, Trav? Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we get ready to go racing here for heat race number 3. going to be a wild one if the other two were any indication of what's going to happen here. This whole race is going to be pretty wild. Remember, they're going to do 75 laps in tonight's feature as we are working heat race number 3. 5 from each heat. Total of 24 going to the feature. And they got to break it down from 40 cars here tonight. So 40 cars took the track as the pace car is off. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Green flag is out as Chris gets a great jump as they head down into 1 and 2. It's absolute chaos behind him. It's a 3 wide for third out of turn number 2. They're going to get it back to single file. Raymond in that second spot. Dustin third. Robbie and Dustin back and forth for that third position. Down on the bottom side, Robbie gets the run. Here comes Dustin back on the, Robbie back on the high side. I don't know which one's which. I'm just guessing. Down into 1 and 2, still side by side for that third position. Door to door, out of turn number 4 into 1 and 2. I had it backwards. Into 3 and 4. Now into 1 and 2, as they're still side by side for that third position. They got 5th place right behind them. 6th place, PJ Duvall way behind them. Not really a battle for the final transfer spot, but definitely a great battle for third, as it seems like they're closing in on the 2nd place car of Raymond. So it is Robbie down on the bottom side as he's able to get a little bit of an edge out of turn number 4. They're going to slide into 1 and 2 as AJ bounces off the wall in the number 20. He's got a try. Oh, we got contact between Robbie and Dustin down the back straightaway into the front straight. Now, Robbie's going to slide up in front of Dustin. Here comes AJ as Robbie absolutely put the brakes on Dustin Holmes. AJ now digging low up underneath Robbie as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Robbie gets on the wall. Oh, he cuts down. He kills Dustin Holmes. Dustin somehow saves it. Back to the battle for third. AJ up on the top side. He's going to bang it off the wall as Robbie takes that spot back. AJ with the crossover. Down into turn. I don't even know what turn we're in anymore. 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Down the front straightaway. 1 lap to go as the battle for third continues. PJ DeBall now in as Dustin's out. Side by side still for the third position. Out of turn number 4. AJ's going to get that third spot as they crash across the line. Chris, Raymond, AJ, and Robbie, and BJ, all making it to the feature. Dustin 1 spot out after getting killed many times by Robbie. Wow, that was insane. What a race down to the end of that one. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid for heat race number 4. Josh Fuller on the pole, Chance Carr in second. Then we got Maddie Watkins in that third position. Avery Taylor in 4th, Julian in 5th, Miles Morris in that 6th position, Eric in 7th, Joshua Dyer in 8th, Cole Ashcraft's going to start since he didn't get his lap in 9th, and TJ is going to round out the field in that 10th position. That was a great race. I mean, I don't know how they kept this straight. It was beating and banging off everybody. Holmes kind of got screwed on that deal, but it is what it is. 10 laps here for heat race number 4. Is it going to be a barn burner? I can only imagine. What's up, Gavin? I can only imagine what the consies are going to look like. These heats have definitely been intense. When the pace car pulls off here this next time by, we're going to take the green flag. Josh Fuller on the inside. Chance Carr on the outside. Green flag is out as Josh gets on the gas out of 4th. Good run from Chance. He's going to get that top lane. Josh Fuller's got to stay down low as they come out of turn 2. Fuller has the advantage as they're side by side for second. Chance on the high side. Matty Watkins down low as they slide into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide for the lead. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Banging doors for second. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Look at Matty Watkins digging on the bottom side as they head into 1 and 2. Still side by side, 3 wide out of turn 2. Once again for the lead. They get it back down to 2 by 2. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Maddie Watkins rolling the bottom side. Down through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Watkins making ground. Down low is still side by side for second. Chance Card looking for a place to go in that second position. Through turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side, 3 wide once again. Contact for second. Maddie saves it. He's going to fall back to at least 4th, if not farther, as they come out of turn number 4. Maddie Watkins back to that 4th position as, Eric bangs the wall. Here comes Cole Ashcraft. Cole back into that transfer spot. And then number 29. Not a surprise to see him come up through the field as Chance Carr tries to close in on Josh Fuller. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Chance Carr looking low on a turn 4. Fuller sideways out the turn. Chance Carr is going to send it into 1 and 2. Fuller are off the wall. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Chance Carr working the bottom side. Fuller sending it up high as he's got the lead that time by 2 laps to go. Still side by side for the lead as Chance rolls the bottom. Down through 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag. This time by. Can Chance pull the slide job off? White flag in the air through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, it's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Fuller on the high side. Chance Carr down low. It's going to be Fuller, Carr, Julian out of nowhere, Maddie Watkins, and Cole Ashcraft going to the future. Chance, Carr, and Maddie both making the bottom side work. It was really interesting as we go into the first conti of the night. Let's see. We got 2 contis. It's going to be 4 people from each conti going. So it's 28 cars in the... Yeah, 28 cars in the feature. My bad, guys. I said 24. So top 4 are going to transfer. It's going to be Brian Warner Jr. starting on the pole of conti number 1. Joshua Anderson starting in 2nd. Josh Carter starting in that 3rd position. Miles Morris in 4th. Chase Wimmer in that 5th position. Robert Devers, we've seen him get beat up pretty bad in his heat race starting in 6th. Dalton J. Martin starting in that 7th position. TJ Starver starting in 8th. Dylan and Brady did not grid, so it's going to be Avery and Brayson rounding out the field. All right, so 12 laps here for the conti. Remember, there's going to be a reset. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's 4 to the B and then 4. Okay, so I was right, 24. Thank you, Darby. I kind of rushed home to do this one because I had been doing it, but I was out doing some work. Ox, thank you for the like. Dylan, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. So 4 have an opportunity at the I guess it's a short alphabet today, but the alphabet soup. So I had it wrong. These top 4 will transfer to the B main. Then the top 4 from the B main will transfer to the B main. The green flag is out at the head of the 1 and 2. Brian's going to dig down low, out of turn. Number 2 is Joshua Anderson, real sideways in that number 28 as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. He's got Carter up underneath them as they slide through 1 and 2. Here comes Carter in the number 25. He's going to try and take that second spot as they're 2 by 2 behind the leader. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, 3 wide for 3rd. Carter gets that second spot. Here comes Morris. He wants a piece of it. It's the 28 of Joshua Anderson. Loses that back end. I knew that was going to happen. Brian out in front. Carter and Miles start battling for that second position. Miles is going to get it. Oh, Chase just gets a piece of Carter. Carter back to 4th. He's got Robert up underneath him. Robert can't do anything with it. Kind of sentimentally rooting for Robert in that number 35 machine. He got beat up in his heat. He had a good race going. Should have made it in the feature already. So now they're out of turn number 4, battling side by side for 3rd, and the lead as Miles is closing in on our leader, Brian. Brian's going to pull away. They're going to be almost 3 wide for 3rd as they come out of turn number 4. Roberts trying to roll that bottom side in that number 5. Chase Wimmer in the 18, rolling the high side as they come out of turn number 4. Side by side with Josh and Chase for that third spot at the 22 of Miles Court. Grabs the wall. He's going to fall back into this battle. That's not where he wants to be, as the battle for the final transfer spot is starting to build up. Oh, we got almost contact between Robert and Chase as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. I don't even know how to call this one, guys. Robert still rolling the bottom side. Chase gets it back under control as he rolls the top side. On a turn number 4. They're going to get 2 to go. This time by 2 left to go as they're almost 3 wide for second. Down through 1 and 2. Robert trying to squeeze his way in. We got contact for second as Chase gets in the back of Miles. On a turn number 4. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Josh in that third spot. Chase bangs the wall in fourth as Robert works the bottom side. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Can Robert steal a spot? On a turn 4. No, he doesn't get it. It's going to be Brian, Miles, Josh, and Chase going to the B main. Gavin, thank you for the like. Got the neighbor cutting the grass. Let me go ahead and close that for now. What an intense... Looks like just waiting on Kevin Weaver. So we got Bryce on the pole, Scott in second, Dustin Holmes in that third position, Eric in fourth, Chris Cox in fifth, Michael Morris in sixth, Kevin Weaver in seventh, Joshua in eighth, Brian Warner in that ninth position, Miles Morris in 10th, Josh Carter 11th, and Chase Wimmer in that 12th and final spot. 4 cars going to transfer out of the B main, and everybody else is going home. Oh, yeah, always, Gavin. I always have fun racing with you guys. Cameron, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Jason, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here. 14 laps in the B main. Who's going to make it? Can Bryce send it in that yeet number 68, or is the 69 of Scott Bittinger gonna bang his way to a win in the B main like he out of turn number 4. Bryce out in front, side by side for second as Dustin Holmes throws the right rear, pushes Scott up the track. 3 wide for third as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn, 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, down into 1 and 2. Still 3 wide for third. Absolute cluster back in the pack as they're trying not to run over each other. I don't even know what turn we're in anymore. Out of turn 4, it's Dustin in that second position. Chris Cox fourth, Eric on the top side in that fourth position. He's in that final transfer spot in that number 39 as Scott sits there on the 69 trying to roll the bottom. Remember, he beat and banged his way through the heat race. Is he going to do the same thing in the B main as they come out of turn number 2? Down into 3 and 4, we got the battle between Scott and Chris for that final transfer spot. Scott's going to lose a little bit of ground there as Michael Morris on the top side bangs the wall. He was gaining ground as we got contact for that third position. Sorry, something happened and I missed it. All right, so Chris in the third spot. Scott in fourth. There's an absolute cluster behind him. Scott's going to move up to the high side. Here comes Eric almost into the back of Scott as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Here comes... Oh, he almost smoked him. Eric in that number 28. They're going to be 3 wide for that final transfer spot out of turn number 4. They make contact as they head into turn number 1. Oh, Eric's going to slide up in front of Chris. Or Scott. Scott gets turned into the field. No yellow flag as of now, and there it is. I just got all stumbling and bumbling over everything, didn't I? All right, let's go take a look and see exactly what happened. Eric's going to slide up in front of Scott. Scott's going to turn around. Contact there. More contact at the back. Everybody wrecking. Yellow flag finally comes out. Josh Dyer getting the worst of that one as he's going to be at the back of the pack. All right, guys. We're going to go back up to the front, it looks like it's going to be Bryce still in the lead in that number 68 Yeet machine with Dustin Holmes on his back bumper. Dustin definitely fast enough to take a win here tonight. Can he get around Bryce with this opportunity with the caution? We're going to line them up side by side as it's one to go to green. Pace truck's going to pull off into turn number 3. Bryce is going to lead him to the green flag. Track is pretty slick. This could be all chaos. Green flag is out as Dustin was sleeping on the start. 3 wide for second. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I got to wonder if anybody got a black flag there. That was awfully close as the 21 of Chris Cox takes that second spot. Side by side for third. We're going to go take a look and see if there's any black flags. No black flags. Oh no! Issues with Kevin as he falls back into the pack. We got Bryce out front, Chris second, Dustin Holmes trying to work the high side in third. Eric. Oh, I was confused on who was who there. Yellow flag is out once again. Eric's in the 35. So it was Brian Warner, I think, that cut the nose off. Ooh! That's who just plowed through that. What a joke. Is that Brian? Let's go find out. Where are you at? Stop me. Nope, that's not Brian. That is Joshua Dyer. So Joshua Dyer plowing his way through the field in that number 28. Absolutely destroying some cars on that one. They're going to reset him, try it again. Will we get another caution flag? Bryce out in front in that number 68 as we still at least have one more lap of pace as they head through 3 and 4. Been a wild one here. I knew Limaland was going to be 1 lap to go to green. I think it's saying single file, but they're struggling with that. All right, they get it single file. Pace car's going to pull off into turn number 3. Bryce is going to lead them off. Green flag is out as they come on turn number 4. They're going to come across the line for 3 laps to go. Here comes Chris Cox looking low in that number 21 machine for the lead as they are battling 3 wide for third. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Kevin trying to plow his way through again in that number 28 as he's in the middle of this one as they come out of turn number 2. Kevin's in that number 28 machine has made his way up to the 4th position. In that final transfer spot as Eric falls back. Down through turn number 3 and 4, out of turn 4. It looks like this might be our top. It is Bryce, Chris, Dustin, and Kevin going to the feature. I got confused because there's 2 identical cars in there. All right, we're going to get to the warm-up. These guys are going to go out and do some laps. As you can see, they've reset the track. Hunter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Over on Twitch. Whew. This has been a wild one, guys. As they are out doing a couple laps here. Let's go ahead and pick us a camera angle. They get some heavy hitters in here. Maybe pick somebody. Who do you think's going to win this one? As we got a bunch of cars trying to work it in the track. Dylan Wilson currently at the top of the board with a quick time. Everybody out on the track trying to wear this thing in. It is going to be crazy through this one. This tacky track is going to make a lot of people in the back of the pack feel like they're a lot faster and better than they are. Could cause some problems early on in this. We definitely seen some of that at Wheatsport last week. What we see here at Limaland. Definitely a... It's a very short track, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Let's go to tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole of tonight's race, we got Dylan Wilson in that number 80. Desmond Busby's going to be starting second. Chris McGuire in third. Josh Fuller in that 4th position. Jason Salter in 5th. Kyler in 6th. Raymond starting in Raymond starting in that 7th position. Then we got Chance Carr on the outside in 8th. Ethan in that 9th position. John in 11th. AJ in 12th. AJ in 11th. Julian in 12th. Then behind him we got Matthew Logan starting in that 13th position. Justin Brown in 14th. Then we got Robbie Buckner starting in that, or Robbie Buchanan. I don't know why I said that. Starting in that 15th position. Matty Watkins 16th. Steven in 17th. Corey 18th. BJ in 19th. Cole Ashcraft's got a lot of work cut out for him starting in that 20th position, but he can do it. Bryce in 21st. Chris Cox 22nd. Dustin Holmes 23rd. And Kevin Weaver in that 24th position. Guys, who do you think is going to be the biggest mover? I think it's going to, if Cole Ashcraft can survive this one, he will be a contender at the end of the 75 laps. But your guess is as good as mine on who's going to win this one as they come out of turn number 4. Dylan leads into the green flag. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Desmond's going to slide it in. Right behind him as McGuire looks low. 1, 2, 3 single files. Josh Fuller and Jason Salter side by side for 4th. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side for 3rd. Salter's going to have to fall back in line as Josh Fuller gets that 5th position. We got contact. Contact as it looks like Carr got in the back of Salter. Now he's got to deal with Kyler on the high side. Kyler's going to take that spot away from Carr stuck down low. That's not where he wants to be. Here comes John on the outside in that number 18 trying to take that 7th position away from him. Still side by side through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. John's going to get the run on the outside. Chance trying to find a place to slide up. He thought it was there. It got closed on him as they head down into turn number 3. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Still side by side for that 7th position. Carr rolling the bottom. Looking for the top. It's not there yet. Still side by side for 7th as John tries to push the outside. They are beating and banging further back in the pack. Let's see where Ashcraft is. He's still stuck back there. He's actually lost the position as Chance forces his way to the top. We got a battle for the lead as Desmond pushes the envelope. Can't quite get there. Here comes Chris McGuire up underneath them. They go back single file. Lap traffic as there was contact between Dustin and Chris. Now right in the front of the leaders. They're going to come up on Chris Cox first in that number 21. Will Chris give him the room, or is he going to try and battle to stay on the lead lap? Desmond just following in the wheel tracks of Dylan Wilson. Here comes Chris McGuire. He's looking for 2nd out of turn number 3. 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Dylan looking to put the lap car a lap down. He'd love to put a couple cars between him and 2nd. Through turn number 1 and 2. Dylan looking for a way around the lap traffic as the track is starting to slick out. Top side coming in as they come out of turn number 4. Lap car is going to move down low, give the respect to the leaders as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to put Chris Cox a lap down as they come out of turn number 4. Next in their sights is going to be Dustin Holmes. As they're beating and banging, yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. Somebody said, up and hold the brake. Oh! Big hits. And they were upset with Julian. Yellow flag number 1 for the night as Julian caught up in this one. He's going to come down into the 29, then hook the 21. Then it's just going to be a stack up from there. Unfortunate as the 29 of Ashcraft gets a little piece of that. So, yellow flag number 1. Not too bad. Nice little green flag run. Couple cars, 1 car a lap down. It looks like just Chris Cox a lap down at this point, and he is still out on the track. This is a long race, guys. 75 laps. These guys know, even if you go a lap down, which is a good possibility if you're not one of the top guys, you still have an opportunity to get a good finish here. They're going to get ready to go green flag racing this time by. Can you guys hear the lawnmower in the background? Let me know in the chat. Green flag is out as Dylan gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Great start by Desmond. Desmond's going to get the top side through turn number 1 and 2. Wilson slides up. Oh, contact between Desmond and McGuire. McGuire keeps it straight as they come out of turn number 4. Desmond looking for that lead. We saw some good racing from him at Williams Grove and the Pro Qualifying Series. Chris McGuire is going to comfortably get in that 3rd position as Chance Carr works his way on the bottom, back up to the 4th position. Here comes Chance Carr, could have an opportunity at this one as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Chance digging low, side by side, 3 wide almost for that 4th position. Looks like McGuire's quick, closing in on the leaders. But we're watching this battle as they continue to run 3 wide for 4th. Oh, Salter's going to get the run up the high side. He's going to take that 4th position to himself. But here comes Chance Carr digging back down low. Tyler's going to push back a little bit further. Or no, that's Fuller pushing back a little bit further as they come out of turn number 4. Tyler up to that 6th position. Everybody trying to find where they belong out of turn number 2, down into turn number 3 and 4. Still side by side for that 5th position. Carr has it on the bottom, but here comes Tyler back on the outside through turn number 3 and 4. Let's go take a look at the leaders, see what they got going on. Still nose to tail. McGuire's kind of evened out with the leaders a little bit. Not really gaining, but still within striking distance as they are still beating and banging further back in the pack. Looks like Chance Carr had to settle with 6 as he's falling back as the 31 of Raymond up into the wall. Here comes Josh Fuller down low. He's going to dig down to the bottom as Raymond bangs the wall up on the high side out of turn number 4. They're going to go through 1 and 2, banging the wall still. Raymond in that number 31 machine. He's going to go ahead and keep that 7th position. Josh falling back to 8th. John in 9th. Matty Walklitz, we watched him make some moves in his race, and that number 99 is trying to come up through the field. He's up 6 spots right now as he battles it out with AJ. AJ now has the position as they come out of turn number 4, side by side into 1 and 2. Oh, we got more moves further back as the 18 of John working up underneath John. Josh Fuller going the wrong way in a hurry. Still side by side here for this battle. Matty's going to lose some spots. He's going to fall back to that 12th position. Let's jump back up here to the lead as Desmond is putting the pressure on Dylan Wilson. We might have a battle for the lead brewing as they come out of turn number 2. Down through turn number 3 and 4, banging the wall off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Desmond closing in, tons of lap traffic up ahead. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Side by side, they can see it in front of them. Already in their minds trying to figure out what are these lap cars going to do? Where am I going to go? Dylan goes low to the middle of 1 and 2. Is he trying to figure out where he can put that car to get around the lap traffic as fast as possible? Or was he trying to find a faster lane to beat Desmond? Not really sure. He's going low on the first lap car as they come up on Ethan in that number 38. They're going to slide through turn number 3 and 4. Dylan almost gets the back of the 38 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Or, sorry, yeah, 1 and 2. Wow, I don't even know where I am half the time on the track. Desmond closes the gap back as lap traffic is very heavy up in front of this leader. Let's jump on board, see what the leader sees as they're almost 3 wide. Down into 3 and 4. The leader trying to find a way to weave his way through traffic as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Let's go take a look and see where second is. Desmond digging a little bit lower as they come out of turn number 4. Beating and banging just up in front of the leaders as they're trying not to go a lap down. The 15 and Julian now 1 lap down as they come out of turn number 4. Looks like Dylan is getting through traffic much better than Desmond. Desmond stuck behind lap traffic. Here comes Chris McGuire for second. So the battle for second in the middle of lap traffic as they come out of turn number 4. Give that second spot to McGuire. Down through turn number 1 and 2. McGuire still digging that middle lane. Desmond's got to fall back in line as they almost make contact with Julian. Oh, Dylan bumping a lap car as the lap car came across his nose. That's going to bring Chris up to his back bumper. Out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4. Chris McGuire looking for the lead with Desmond on his heels as they head into 1 and 2. Pretty good right now. Lap 38, no more cautions as they continue to battle it out at the front of the track. Lap traffic definitely shaking things up. Dylan Wilson continues to lead. Now starting to gap Chris McGuire. McGuire can't quite clear the lap car. Kevin Weaver finally does this. Weaver hits the wall, so does Desmond. They're going to try and buckle back in as Kevin Weaver digs back underneath the 82 of Desmond. Kevin Weaver absolutely racing these leaders like he's running for the lead. As they come out of turn number 2, he's going to go ahead and give it up, fall back in line. That's my biggest thing. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I get it. There's no wave arounds on dirt. If you are about to go a lap down, and Desmond makes a move on McGuire. Side by side for second. Desmond down low, McGuire up in the middle lane, and a lap car up high as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get back in line. But hey, my biggest thing is if you're a lap car, you want to race the leader, try and stay in the lead lap, I get it. But once that leader gets around you, there is 0 sense in holding anybody else up. You're going to lose more time doing that. Chris McGuire in that second position. Desmond trying to work him in third as Dylan drives away 1.4 seconds out in front of this battle. Lap traffic playing a major role. Our leader getting through it much easier than our second and third place car. Jason back behind these guys 3.6 seconds, so it's just a battle between them for second. They're going to end up putting the whole field a lap down. These guys are rolling in the top 3. Where is Ashcraft? Let's see. Ashcraft in that 13th position. He is not a lap down. He's just up. Oh, he is battling hard back here in the pack as the leader is closing in. Then 3 wide out of turn number 4. Oh, Ashcraft gets the wall. Now he's side by side with the leader. He's going to stay out in front of him. So Ashcraft in that 13th position. First car on the lead lap as he battles with the number 80 of Dylan Wilson. Dylan Wilson down on the bottom side. Ashcraft trying to stay on the lead lap. It doesn't look like it's going to work as Dylan's going to clear him out of turn number 4. Not quite, but he is a lap down with the caution to come out. He's going to bang the wall again through turn number 1 and 2. Big run off of 2. Still side by side with the leader. See, I get this. But it is drawing in second place as McGuire now has it down to 1 second. Finally, Ashcraft's got to fall back in line. Now he hits the leader. Ashcraft hits the leader, almost wrecks him. Somehow Dylan saves it. What a save by Dylan Wilson. But Chris McGuire's closed the gap 0.6 of a second. Ashcraft hits him again. Ashcraft gets hit once again. Ashcraft is out of the picture now. What was he thinking? Dylan in the lead now only by 0.4 of a second as McGuire's closed the gap. He's going to try and get back into a groove, but McGuire is there. Can McGuire contend for the lead as our leader just got beat around by the lap car of Cole Ashcraft? I'll tell you what. Oh, caution flag is out. Whoever that is in the 24, Stephen Levin. Stephen Levin is going to be Dylan Wilson's hero of the race. I will tell you that right now. All right, let's go take a look at what happened here. Did he wreck by himself? BJ, oh no, Julian just took him out. All right, so caution flag is out. As Dylan, Chris, and Desmond in their own race as it is right now. Those are the fastest 3 cars by far. As soon as this cycles through, I'll tell you how many cars are on the lead lap. I think it's going to be like somewhere around 10. I am not going to be broadcasting that one. I got to feed the kids. All right, pace lights are out. We're going to go green flag racing. Dylan out in front in that 80 with Chris McGuire on the outside. This is new life for the 0 of Chris McGuire. Green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. Good start by McGuire. He's going to fall back in line in that second spot. They're going to slide through turn number 1 and 2. The track is really slick right now, but it looks like there might be something on the bottom, but Chris is going to the top with Desmond in tow. Out of turn number 4, down into 1 and 2. McGuire with a great run through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, they're beating and banging further back as McGuire's going to run. I'll tell you what, McGuire's got something working as he runs to the top side in 3 and 4, sends it into 1 and 2. He's got to get on the binders to not run over the leader as the yellow flag comes out once again. No surprise here. Track was ultra slick, and they were all kinds of wide further back. I say all kinds of wide because I'll tell you what, they were all kinds of wide. I don't know what I just did. I'll have to fix that here in a second. All right, looks like. Let's see. Oh, contact. More contact. Everybody just tried. Yeah. This is slick track. Beating and banging and accordion effect. AJ just got hit like 20 times. As the yellow flag is out for the 4th time here tonight. Ultimately, some really good racing, guys. Really good racing out here tonight. As Dylan and Chris line it back up, about to go green flag. This time by green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. McGuire gets right in line as they head through 1 and 2. Desmond going right to the top side through 1 and 2. Out of 2 and 2. They're 3 wide for 3rd. Desmond with the advantage, able to squeeze out in front of those guys. As Dylan is slipping and sliding, he is struggling right now a little bit in that number 80. Not as comfortable as he'd like it to be. Chris McGuire easily sliding to the top side of 3 and 4. Good run out of 4. Watch this run into 1 and 2. He's going to slide through 1 and 2, but he's got Desmond on his heels now as they come out of turn number 2. So it looks like the battle for second is heating up. Desmond Busby has found something in that number 82. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Laps clicking down, 15 to go. No gain on the leader as Desmond and Chris kind of battling it out. And look at Salter. Salter's up in the mix in that number 10. Don't count out the 10 of Salter. He can be quick as Desmond loses ground through the turn there. Here comes Chris McGuire on the high side. He's going to get a great run out of turn number 4 as he sends it into 1 and 2. Chris McGuire has found something on the high side. He is gaining on our leader as we head through turn number 3 and 4. Watch his run off of turn 4. Let's look at lap times this time by. He's about a 1/10 of a second quicker than our leader. He is right on that back bumper bar as they head through turn number 3 and 4. McGuire out of turn 4. Going to gain a little bit more. Another 1/10 off the leader as he bounces off the wall through 1 and 2. Through 3 and 4. The battle for the lead is about to happen as McGuire is going to get a great run out of 4 into 1 and 2. That time by it was Dylan Wilson just a little bit faster than McGuire. Talking 100ths of a second as they come out of turn 4. Laps are ticking down. McGuire closing the gap as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Salter definitely up in the mix now. He is sticking with the top 3 as they come out of turn 4. Chris McGuire feeling the pressure behind him as he tries to close in on Dylan. Question when you're in second and you have that pressure, what kind of move do you make? You know, if you make the wrong move, you're going to lose second. As they come out of turn 4, Chris McGuire, a little too loose. Dylan keeps the lead. Through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. McGuire, if he hits those lines perfect, he can take the win. Dylan doing exactly what he needs to do in that ADD. ADD. All right. He's keeping it nice and smooth on the bottom side. No mistakes. McGuire pushing it in that 0 car as they come across the line for 5 laps to go. 5 more laps for McGuire to get it figured out. Out of turn 2. Down into 3 and 4. The pressure behind McGuire as they come out of turn number 4 for 4 laps to go. Lap traffic up ahead. I don't know if it'll become a factor as they come out of turn number 2. McGuire almost there as he gets a piece of Dylan. Dylan sideways as they come out of turn 4. That battle is heating up. 3 laps to go. McGuire on the high side. Good run out of turn number 2. He's going to the bottom. Slide job by McGuire. Crossover by Wilson. Wilson has it. 2 laps to go. Here comes Busby down on the bottom. Out of turn number 2. Lap car pulls out of the way. Down through 3 and 4. Contact as Wilson gets in. Here comes Salter on the high side. Out of turn number 4. Busby takes the lead. Down through 1 and 2. 1 lap to go. Busby in the lead. Here comes Salter banging the wall. Through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. It's going to be Busby with the win. Salter second. Wilson third. McGuire fourth. And Josh Fuller makes his way back up to that 5th position. What a freaking race. What a wild one there, guys. It came down to the end. Desmond and Salter with the upset as they take 1 and 2. Wow. Wow. That was insane. Let's watch that one again. Let's go to come into the white flag. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to go up here. We need to go a little bit further back. He backed off though. He gave it to him. He backed off. He cost himself 2 spots backing off. I will give him that, regardless of how you feel. He definitely didn't mean to get into him, I don't think. But yeah, I get what you're saying. We've all been there. Oh, it didn't help. Dylan hit the wall. That's kind of what made that happen. That allows Busby and Salter to take 1st and 2nd. What a run to the end of that one. That was a wild one, guys. Let's go through tonight's result. Wow. You guys can't see it, but I am grinning ear to ear. That was wild. Definitely, it was Wilson making the only mistake I've seen him make all night long. Bouncing off the wall. McGuire had the run. That's what caused the contact. McGuire let off, and that allowed Busby and Salter to get round both of them. Wow. So Desmond with the win. Salter second. Dylan Wilson in third. He led pretty much the whole race. Chris McGuire in 4th. Josh Fuller 5th. Chance Carr in 6th. Kyler Bruce in that 7th position. Bryce in 8th. John in 9th. AJ is going to finish in that 10th position. Matthew Logan in 11th. Cole Ashcraft in 12th. Matty Watkins in that 13th position. Steven 14th. Dustin 15th. Kevin Weaver is going to bring it home in 16th. Robbie Buchanan Jr. in that 17th position. Then we got BJ Duvall in 18th, Ethan 19th, Chris Cox 20th, Julian in 21st, Justin Brown 22nd, Raymond 23rd, and Corey Silby in that 24th position. What a wild one here tonight, guys. That's going to be it for me for now for tonight. And guys, as always, until next time,